Hi there, this is Eric Allen, the guy staring at you on your screen. That's my beautiful wife, Casey. Those are our four kids, and we live in Whitestown, Indiana, in the Midwestern United States of America. And really, really excited to have you on this quick presentation. I definitely appreciate your time. Rest assured, we only ask our members to please only invite the coolest, most fun, positive, proactive people that you know onto this presentation. At least make sure you want to go on a vacation with them. So we appreciate you getting on here. You obviously fit that criteria. And you're going to find that myself and many of our members are really passionate about the ideas we're going to share with you here in the next 30 minutes or so. If you would have met me a little over 6 years ago, my life was completely different. I was $250,000 in debt. I was on the verge of bankruptcy. I was working over 100 hours a week, chasing my dream of being a Division I college basketball coach, and just got completely broken spiritually, emotionally, financially. A lot of it was a byproduct of being time broke. Got down on one knee, asked God for someone and something to come into my life, and thank goodness somebody thought enough of me, just like somebody thought enough of you, to simply share these ideas. And because I said yes and took massive action with it, life today's completely different. Been on over 130 vacations, all paid for because of this idea. You can check my Facebook page if you think I'm lying to you. You get, got the cars, the house, the lifestyle. Really, what we have is peace of mind to wake up to life on our own terms. So, really excited to just simply share this concept with you. I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag. We're gonna show you three main things here together. One, we're gonna show you the world's #1 vacation club. Worst case scenario, we're going to show you how to take 1 or 2 extra vacations per year. Check off more of your bucket list items. That's a no-brainer. The second thing is an optional money-making component. Might be for you, it might not. If you're open to making a little bit or a lot of money, you'll probably be interested in that part. And then the third part is the idea of voluntourism, or vacationing with a purpose, giving back and helping other people to reach their goals and dreams. And what I've realized in sharing this information with literally tens of thousands of people the last few years is the vast majority of people get excited about at least some aspect of the talk, and a lot of people get excited about all three. And we're just simply here to share. Again, definitely want to be respectful of your time, so I'm going to go through these concepts really quick, and people either get it or they don't. We want you to have enough information to feel comfortable and excited making a few $100 decision that can potentially change your life. So let's jump right in here. What we have done, ladies and gentlemen, is partnered up with a world-class company called World Ventures, based out of Plano, Texas. In the last 10 years, we've become a billion-dollar company, and our DREAMTRIPS Vacation Club is revolutionizing the way people travel by carving out more and more brand loyalty within the $8 trillion travel industry, the largest industry by far in the world, and the most fun, the coolest one to talk about. And we're doing some really unprecedented things. We're doing to the travel industry kind of what Skype's done with long distance, Uber with taxi, Netflix with video rental, and on and on. We'll revisit those companies here later on. How many can relate to my man right here when you do go to try to book a travel getaway or a vacation with your family or friends? It's stressed out, right? You pull up 10 browser windows, you try to determine, what's the best price, is it going to be safe? And the big one these days, you actually show up there and you wonder, why does this place look absolutely nothing like what the pictures on the internet said it was going to look like? Well, we're taking all the thinking, all the guesswork out of it for you by, again, offering you the world's #1 vacation club. Everything I'm going to share with you here in this presentation, friends, is backed up by a 10-year proven track record. And really, it's quite simple. What our company has done is taken the same bulk buying concept that's given Sam's Club and Costco 125 million members. We just applied to something a little more fun, a little sexier than pinto beans, toilet paper, hot sauce. We apply it to high-end discount travel. So our company is going to the best of the best cruise ships, the best all-inclusive resorts, the best hotels, the best getaways, all the major sporting events, hunting, fishing, you name it, safaris. We're going to the best of the best. We're paying cash up front, guaranteeing occupancy, driving the price down to the guaranteed best price, or you go for free for our members. And in the process, we're establishing rock solid, strong partner relationships with world-class providers. Okay, we call our vacations dream trips. These are not cheap trips. We want to create a high peak experience that you want to create over and over and over again. Because if you think about it, ladies and gentlemen, World Ventures only got one shot to make sure you have an amazing time on one of our dream trips. Because if you don't, you're going to quit your membership. You're going to poo-poo the whole deal. You're going to tell everybody that you know that it's not worth it. But if you have a great time, you're more likely to tell people about that and be a member for life. So what our world's #1 vacation club gives you is 4- and 5-star vacations at 2- and 3-star prices. This year we'll have over 5,000 dream trips for every budget, for any taste, any preference. When I saw World Ventures 6.5 years ago, it was pretty awesome. Then we only had 150 dream trips. This year we have 5,000. I can only imagine what my kids and great-grandkids will have available to them. The company handles everything for you. It's very simple and stress-free. There's a coordinator that handles all the planning up to the point where you leave. There'll be a host that shows up on most dream trips. There's airport transfers included. There's additional amenities, inclusions that we negotiate as part of the guaranteed best price, or you go for free. Your membership is good for you, it's good for your spouse or your significant other. Please don't take both on the same dream trip. Some of you would get that after the presentation's over. We call them dream trips, not drama trips. If you're single, just use it as a dating service. Take a different date on each dream trip so you find the right one. Your membership is good for you and your entire household, including kids, obviously. Now, we have a membership level that's right for you. Okay, we have a Dream Trips Standard membership, a Dream Trips Gold membership, and a Dream Trips Platinum membership. What's entirely unique here is that we're going to give you back dollar for dollar everything you spend towards your membership in the form of reward points that you use towards dream trips. Now, these are dollar for dollar value. This is not a gimmick, unlike the timeshare point system, hotel point system, airline point system. We actually want you to use our points. So we're going to give you the guaranteed best price, or you go for free, apples for apples, on all of our dream trips. The points just allow you to bring down that already deeply discounted guaranteed best price even lower so you can get on a dream trip quicker. Here's why. We know in the last 10 years, 8 to 9 out of 10 people who've ever taken a dream trip are still active today. Friends, that's over 1 million people, well over 1 million people have joined World Ventures. 8 to 9 out of 10 who've gotten on at least one dream trip are still here. So what does that tell you? One, they know it's real, they know it's legit, they have an amazing time. And what usually happens, you meet some of the most amazing people from all walks of life by being part of this vibrant social travel community. I'll just let you know, mean people, jerks, they don't tend to make it in our company because nobody wants to go on vacation with them. So you'll meet some of the most amazing people on our dream trips. Let's kind of show you the old way, people that don't know about World Ventures. Let's say you want to go to Disney World. We don't even include the kids because we know Mickey Mouse, that little rodent, that's where he really gets you, right? But even Mickey Mouse will give you a price break. If you visualize what our company's doing, we're paying cash up front, we're guaranteeing occupancy, and we're driving that price way down for our members. So if you want to go retail route, open up a bunch of browser windows, piecemeal together a trip, let's say you want to get a nice hotel, Disney Park Hopper Pass, your breakfast, maybe do an excursion, you're looking at best price $1,500 just for the adults for 3 days. 2 nights. With World Ventures, we can give you all that and a host and your kids and more inclusions for $538. See, it just makes sense. We do volunteerism trips now, probably some of our most popular dream trips that we do all over the world. Case in point, we'll go down to Guatemala, stuff trash in these plastic water bottles at 2 to 3 pounds of weight, build schools for the kiddos. Our goal is to build our 100th bottle school soon. Oprah Winfrey has written us up twice in her magazine for our volunteerism efforts. Example here, $1,200 helps fund the school. You're working side by side with the kids, includes all your meals, your lodging, and most importantly, you're just having a life-changing experience. In fact, I got to take my mother and my 13-year-old down a few months ago to build the 77th bottle school. Just a life-changing experience, changed my son's life forever. In fact, at the farewell dinner, he got up in front of everybody and said, man, it's amazing. These kids down here in Guatemala have nothing, yet they're so full of life. The kids back home in America have everything, and it's never enough. They're never happy. So definitely a proud parent moment there. We really encourage you to get on a volunteerism trip if you feel called to do so, because it will change your life forever. So we have those available. We do all the major sporting events for you sports fans. We do the All-Star games, the championships, from the World Series to the Super Bowl to the World Cup to the Olympics, you name it. Here's a great example. Final Four. I used to coach Division I college basketball. I can promise you it's hard to find a ticket for less than $2,000 to the game. This includes your ticket, your transfers, your hotel, some of your meals, other inclusions. And remember, I said you can use your membership dues to bring down the deeply discounted price. Here you can see you can use up to 990 of your rewards points, dollar for dollar, from your membership. That's like bringing down that price $990 so you can get on this and many of our dream trips even quicker. We do wine country, stay at the Park 55 Hotel. That'll retail $200 to $300 per night throughout the year. Includes your breakfast, a guided wine tour. Some of our members need that guide to make sure they make it back to the right hotel. I'm just saying. The sightseeing tour, $269 per person. That's deeply, deeply discounted. And you can apply 50 points or bring that down $50. We do cruises, 3-day cruises, 3-week cruises, Disney cruises all over the world. We buy up multiple cabins on that ship, drive the price way, way down. If your membership doesn't do anything for you, I promise you, if it just gets you to this place right here, the Miraval Residences and World Spa in Nuevo Vallarta, voted one of the top resorts in the entire world, 4-diamond, 1,400 square feet, bigger than my first house, by the way, marble top everything, gourmet chefs, ultra all-inclusive, top shelf everything. This will retail $2,000 or more per person throughout the year. We can get it to you for $500 to $700 per person, plus you can take another $200 off that with our reward points. Here's a picture of us a couple years ago checking it out. Some of my team members, does anybody look ticked off here? How about here? Please understand, friends, this is our product. We are showing people how to create more high peak experiences. You can't stockpile this in your garage or your refrigerator or your cabinets. All we want you to do is create at least 1 or 2 extra high peak experiences like this each and every year with our membership. We feel if we can do that, our truth is good enough. It makes it a complete no-brainer. We went back a couple months ago and had an equally amazing time. Took more people with us. While we're there, we did an optional volunteerism excursion as part of our World Ventures Foundation. Donated a bunch of school supplies to a youth facility. Second time, I painted over some graffiti where they're putting a mural in there and really revitalizing and transforming this community. So just a great way to give back while you're in paradise. Again, we know we have a huge retention rate if we can just get you on a dream trip. So in your first 90 days, we want to bring some special offers and greatly reduce the already deeply discounted price on a welcome trip to get you locked into the culture and value of our company. So in your first 90 days, you book a trip. You don't have to take it within 90 days, just get it booked. And we do these all over the country, from Las Vegas, including shows, helicopter tours, you name it. I mean, $279 per person, deeply discounted. If you've been in longer than 90 days, no problem. You just pay a little bit more, and you take $100 off that price with your reward points. We do welcome trips to Disney and on and on and on. So if you're like us and you want to world school your kids, what better way to do so? You know, World Ventures allowed us to world school our kids. We've taken them with us on a lot of trips. Even baby Jovi, God bless her, she has her own stamp, her own passport with stamps in it. I didn't even get a passport. I was 27 years of age. Now, Dream Trips, world's #1 vacation, voted the last 3 years in a row. Dream Vacations, guaranteed best prices, or you go for free. It's really as simple and straightforward as that. As part of your Gold and Platinum membership, we're also going to offer you the world's #1 booking engine, give you the best price on your airfare, your hotels. If you find it cheaper anywhere else, we'll reimburse you 150% of the difference. We have a proprietary rate trigger technology, which is going to lock in any lower rates that become available, reimburse your credit card for you. Again, friends, you don't no longer have to do what most people do and open up 5 or 10 browser windows. You just go right to World Ventures booking engine. Have peace of mind knowing you're getting the best price. In addition, with your Platinum or Gold membership, we're going to show you the way to vacation even more. We have an online shopping mall. If you're like my wife, she's a borderline online shopaholic. Now her addiction is so much easier to tolerate because she buys all the stuff she feels she needs right from our World Ventures mall, and we get cash back on every purchase in the form of travel dollars. You might have guessed a travel dollar is good for dream trips, airfare, hotels, you name it. Dollar for dollar value here. I mean, my wife single-handedly financed our trip to Paris next week just with their online shopping habits. That's a no-brainer. We also have a dining entertainment section. We're partnering up with great dining establishments to help you dine your way to a dream trip, get a portion of your bill back and more reward points to apply towards dream trips. We have a concierge service, which is great for those of you who like VIP treatment, like driving directions, dining reservations. They'll do product research for you. Really, really handy feature to have as well. Now, the company has invested over $100 million in a state-of-the-art app called a DREAMTRIPS app that allows you to utilize these features anywhere in the world. As long as you have Wi-Fi or service connection, you can access it. If you're interested in the money-making part here in a bit, it also allows you to be a true travelpreneur or mobilepreneur. Just take your business anywhere in the world and as well utilize the features with your membership. All right, somewhere there's a membership that's right for you. Okay, we want you to be a happy member. So, you know, people that are a little skeptical or they think it's too good to be true, just come in as a standard member. It's $100 one time, $25 a month. It gives you access to the world's #1 vacation club, all those dream trips. We give you a 2-week money-back guarantee. There's no contracts, no funny business. Again, we want you to love our membership. By far and away, our most popular membership is our gold membership. That gives you the Dream Trips Vacation Club, the concierge service, the dining entertainment section, the online shopping mall, and the world's #1 booking engine. That's $100 one time, $50 per month. And then those of you like that upscale, that VIP rock star type treatment like John Bon Jovi, Beyonce, Taylor Swift, you name it. We have a platinum membership. It gives you even additional upgrades, private airport pickups. You can use 20% more reward points on all the dream trips. There's some extra great features there. $300 one time, $100 per month. Now, again, what's entirely unique here is that everything you spend towards your membership is going to come back to you to use towards the dream trip. So the initial that you pay, or whatever will be coming in, that's immediately going to become available. If you sign up today, that's immediately available in your account to use towards your first dream trip or multiple dream trips. Your monthly membership dues that you're paying, those are going to accrue in a separate vacation savings platform, if you will, and you're going to get all those back on your 1-year anniversary date. So again, worst case scenario, everything you put in towards your membership, you're getting back to apply towards the dream trips and bring the price down even lower so you can get on a trip even quicker. If you want even more points to go on vacation with, all you gotta do is refer more people. Every time you refer a friend or anyone else into World Ventures, you get more points based on the level they come in at, as you can see here. So if you're worried about making the person rich that invited you to check out this VIP presentation, I promise you it's not going to happen. They just get more points to go on dream trips with you. Now, really cool feature we have is our referral program. Okay, once you refer 4, you pay no more. Cute little jingle we have, right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, that would be like your cell phone provider sending you a text message right now saying refer us 4 people who use our service. You'll never ever pay a cell phone bill ever again. Let's be real. You'd have your 4 before this presentation was over. We do the exact same thing with our membership. Once you refer 4 people, you're free and clear. You don't pay your monthly dues. But guess what? You still accrue all those monthly points and get them back on your 1-year anniversary date. So you're getting them all back even if you're not paying for them. So this is why Gold, Platinum usually make it a no-brainer, because most people are going to want to refer others to go on the dream trips with them. Okay, so remember this: refer 4, pay no more. You're free and clear. You got a free membership. Again, everything comes right back from your vacation savings cloud to use towards our awesome dream trips. Now, we have our own World Ventures Foundation. This is what drives all of our volunteerism efforts and allows us to partner with other world-class companies like the Boys and Girls Club, the Special Olympics, the Nancy Lieberman Foundation, the NCAA, and on and on. In fact, my team here locally in the great state of Indiana, where we live, we raised $10,000 in 10 days in partnership with the World Ventures Foundation, the NCAA, and Nancy Lieberman Charities to build an outdoor dream court to give the kids a safe place to play, keep them off the streets. We built this in a really rough neighborhood, really special to my wife and I, because it's not too far from where we used to teach in the inner city there, and just a great way to make a lasting difference locally. And again, another powerful experience I had of the 130 plus vacations I've been blessed to go on, again, one of the more impactful ones was a volunteer tourism trip I did with my mother. Went down to Nairobi, Kenya, hang out with these beautiful children, rebuilt the orphanage with them, gave them a clean water filtration system, just had an amazing, life-changing experience, as you can imagine. Then we went on safari for 4 days, hung out with the Maasai tribe, got yelled at by our safari driver because me and my buddy tried to go literally surfing on the safari with all the lions and other beasts out there. But, you know, this picture to me really embodies what World Ventures is all about, allowing people to create more and more high-peak experiences throughout the course of their lifetime, because the tragic reality for most people, maybe you included, is we're not able to create as many of these experiences and memories as we would like to, because we're too busy having to make all our decisions based off of two things. And you might have guessed that those are time and money, and we're changing that for a lot of people. So today we've had over 1 million people join World Ventures, well over 1 million. In fact, I've been blessed to have a team that's grown to over 1 million people. Now, obviously, I'm not good enough to do that on my own. My wife will testify to that. But I just found something worth getting good at, sharing that just resonates and makes sense to great people, hopefully like yourself. So we encourage you to get your sign, join at whatever membership level makes the most sense to you, get a dream trip booked, and if you don't have an amazing time, obviously quit your membership. But we are quite confident that is not going to be the case, and you will be a happy member for life. So that concludes the membership portion of the presentation. I'm going to shift gears. I'm going to go through this very quickly and talk about the money-making component to World Ventures. For those of you who might want to make a little bit of money, those of you who might want to make a lot of money, that's completely up to you. You do have that viable option available to you. But let me stop right here. If you're not interested in making money with us, just get right off the presentation, end it now, but at least get back with the person who invited you and become a member. I mean, at least be a member, get on some dream trips with us. Okay, sometimes people act weird because there's a money-making component to a presentation. Rest assured, friends, the only reason we are attracting high-character, high-quality people like yourself, like other busy, successful people, like celebrities like Shaquille O'Neal, Shamar Moore, because there's real value in the membership. I mean, if there wasn't real value in the membership, we wouldn't be attracting really great people like yourself. So because there's real value, we find a lot of people that feel comfortable attaching their reputation to World Ventures and sharing this and growing the brand with us. Now, this picture embodies why I am still so passionate about sharing this concept with people, because I made a decision 6.5 years ago to be willing to do what most people are not and get out and share very aggressively with lots of people, and it's created an amazing lifestyle. It's created complete time freedom and financial freedom. And you know, my dad almost passed away earlier this year, multiple times in the hospital. I was able to spend just about every day for 3 months with him in the hospital because I have the time to do so. It just scares me to think if I was still a teacher or a coach having to ask permission to go down there, or taking a leave of absence, leave of pay to be able to do that. And you know, that just to me is really special. A lot of people that, you know, make a lot of money, they don't have any time to be able to do things that are really, really important. So that's one of the things that drives me in sharing this potentially life-changing gift with you. Now, I'm going to assume that you, at this point in your life, have been presented with some type of home-based business or direct selling, network marketing type opportunity. I mean, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I just want to reach through the computer and give you a big hug, because I feel sorry for you, because that means nobody wants you on their team. Obviously, there's thousands and thousands of home-based businesses and direct selling type companies out there. A lot of them involve pills, potions, lotions, juices, cosmetics, creams. But if you do what I do and become a student of the network marketing profession, you will find that the world's wealthiest entrepreneurs, the top authors, the top speakers, the top trainers, they all love this idea of leveraged income. I mean, Sir Richard Branson, one of the wealthiest entrepreneurs in the world, he calls network marketing the business of the future. Okay, even Mark Zuckerberg, he's figured it out. All right, this goofy dude here, he's worth tens of billions of dollars because he built a social media platform called Facebook. But I mean, who really built Facebook? We did, right? I mean, have you received your commission check yet? I'm not mad at Mark. He's figured out what most wealthy people have figured out. You're not going to get rich trading time for money. You're not going to get rich building somebody else's dream. You build wealth by creating a network. Okay, so when your broke buddies try to tell you that these things don't work like they did with me, just look at them and say, look, man, no offense, but You don't have the lifestyle I want, so why would I take financial advice from you? I'm going to listen to people who actually know what they're talking about. Rest assured, friends, free advice is not free. Free advice kills off more dreams, more ambitions, more goals than anything else out there. Please make sure you're taking advice from people who actually have the lifestyle that you want. Now, World Ventures can pay back more to the field than any other company I've seen. It can reward us for growing the brand unlike any other company I've seen, because we have one distinct advantage, and we're taking a page out of the book of these other world-class companies you see. We don't have to go invent our product. Jamaica's already there. Hawaii's already there. The NBA championship's already there. People want to get there. Okay, in fact, if you study the travel industry, they're building bigger and bigger cruise ships, bigger and bigger resorts, hotels. The baby boomers want to get out and travel. We don't have to invent our product. We just have to employ our unique bulk buying concept, drive the price way down, guarantee occupancy, establish strong partner relationships, and we don't have to ship that to your door. I mean, the cruise ship is our product, right? So we're able to pay back more to the field. I mean, if you look at Uber, for example, I mean, it single-handedly overnight becomes the world's largest taxi company. How many of their own taxi cabs do they own? None, right? Netflix, they don't own any DVDs, and on and on and on. So we have that unique, distinct advantage, which allows us to pay back so much more to the field. So if you're interested in making some money, I mean, we just ask a few hours a week, and based on your coachability, your attitude, if you stay consistent, persistent, you make some spare time, some part-time, some full-time, even more than you ever thought possible. The only difference between being just a customer in World Ventures and then also being a customer and a representative is you would pay an extra $100 one time, $20 per month. I just don't know where you can start a business for that, friends. That allows you to become an independent representative or a vacation promoter. It gets you all the tools to be successful. The last thing I want you to think is you have to be like me, do a presentation like this in front of people or lots of people to be successful. In fact, if you would have seen me attempt to give a presentation 5 or 6 years ago, half of y'all would have pressed play or pressed pause and gone and got yourself some booze to numb yourself from the pain of my presentation. Now I just do it because I love doing it. But you know what I was really good at 5, 6 years ago? Getting people to my website, getting them to watch a DVD, getting them on a three-way phone call, getting them into an environment where somebody else was doing a presentation. Okay, get them on a simple webinar like this, a presentation like this. So if you can just do those things, you can be wildly successful as well. It's part of the system that you get. Now, here's our global headquarters in Plano, Texas. For $100 one time, $20 a month, you get hundreds and hundreds of employees there to go to work with us and for us. Okay, it's amazing, right? I started this journey 6.5 years ago on the verge of bankruptcy. I've created complete time and financial freedom and created an unlimited cash flow potential. And how many employees did I have to hire in order to do that? None, right? My wife doesn't count. We get all of them out there in Plano, Texas. World-class company. Obviously, myself, the person that invited you, would not have joined World Ventures if there wasn't a proven, established track record of success with a world-class company at hand. We're one of the fastest-growing privately held companies in the world. And then again, if you're like me, you'll take documentation over conversation. Out of the thousands of direct selling companies out there, we're already number 32 in the world, just based off revenue. We'll do upwards of $1 billion this year. We're putting in tens of thousands of members a month. We're one of the fastest, if not the fastest growing network marketing company out there. And guess what? We're the only company perfectly positioned in the $8 trillion travel industry, which I mentioned is far and away the largest, most fun industry in the world. We're the only ones positioned there. We're so far ahead of number 2, and I don't know who they are. So if Warren Buffett, one of the wealthiest investors in the world, decides he wants to start a travel direct selling company, he already owns 3 other direct selling companies, but he decided he wanted to get into travel, think of the 10 years and hundreds of millions of dollars of infrastructure he would have to try to play catch up with. So we love where we're at. It's taken us 10 years to get really, really good and compete in this space, but we certainly love where we're going and the brand loyalty we're carving out each and every day with our price protected guarantees and value. Okay, we have a proven path to success. Okay, for those of you who want to make money, we have all the support structure. Okay, it's a very simple, proven system, and part of that is our training events. We do these locally, regionally, nationally, and even globally. These are not mandatory by any stretch, but we found that people that plug into the training events make on average 5 to 7 times more than those who don't. What I tell people is like, look, just go to one training. If you don't have an amazing time, just be a happy member. Okay, but the best part for my wife and I and many other leaders the last 6.5 years has not been the money, the vacations, the lifestyle. It's been one, the people who come into our life on this journey. You'll attract the most amazing people. Some of the best friendships have yet to be created. And number two, it's the person I become by plugging into our training events, working on my personal development. It's just made me a better husband, a better father, a better communicator, obviously a better business builder in world ventures. Now, I'm about to show you our income disclosure statement. Before you pee your pants with excitement, please understand, this is not a lottery ticket. I never want to get rich quick. I just want to get rich possible. I finally found something worth getting good at here. If you treat this like a hobby, you will get paid like a hobby. Those don't tend to pay too much, but you'll still take some amazing dream trips, meet some amazing people. So it's not too bad of a worst case scenario. If you treat it consistently and persistently, week in and week out, compounded over time, you can get paid unlike just about any traditional business I have ever seen. Now, here's exactly what people make in our company. A lot of this is passive residual income, money that keeps coming in, whether you're sleeping, whether you're on vacation, whether you're playing with your kids. I mean, you have residual bills, right? Why not have enough residual income to cover your bills? Somewhere there is a number that gets you excited. For me, when I first saw this, I said, what do I have to do to be a director? A director has anywhere from 90 platinum to 180 gold members total on their team. Okay, that might seem like a lot. I'll show why where you most likely live, that's not the case at all. Okay, you can even have less than that with some of the promotions we're running. So 90 to 180. When I looked at that, I said, what do I have to do to be a director? Because an average director makes about $25,000 a year. Okay, again, we're talking a lot of passive residual income that keeps coming in. The lifestyle that I get to enjoy today has nothing to do with what I'm doing now. It has everything to do with what I was doing 4, 5, and 6 years ago. I keep getting paid off those efforts. Now, I got to director in about 90 days. I doubled up my income I was making as a full-time, stressed-out assistant men's college basketball coach working over 100 hours a week. I got to director quickly only because I shared with lots of people. Tell me yes, tell me no, tell me quick, I got to go. I detached myself emotionally and just sorted through the numbers quicker than most people are willing to do. Now I've worked hard. I've achieved the rank of international marketing director along with my wife. So you see exactly what we make here. You need about 1,500 platinum, as few as 1,500 platinum, to up to as few as 3,000 gold members or a combination thereof to reach that rank. That might seem like a lot to you. That's total members. That's not you putting all those personally. That would be through team building efforts. Here's what I'll tell you. For most of you where you live, I would challenge you. Go out and talk to 100 people right now, and I guarantee maybe 2 or 3 of them have even heard of World Ventures. And 1 or 2 of them has just seen the You Should Be Here banner on Facebook. They have no idea what's behind it or seen a formal presentation. So common sense would tell you, as we put in thousands and thousands, tens of thousands of people in your area, we're going to create many more international marketing directors, national marketing directors, regional marketing directors in the years to come. In fact, my team in Singapore, a little island nation of 5.5 million people in Asia Pacific, they've put in well over 60,000 members the last few years. And so just take any large-sized city in America, and you can do the math on the potential. You know, cities like Nashville, I believe, put in over 20,000, Chicago over 30,000. So, you know, we're going to create many, many, many rank advancements in the years ahead. And this isn't about the chosen few. This is about the few that choose to work this diligently, consistent, and persistent. You have a life-changing opportunity available to you. The goal is not to promise everybody they're going to make millions of dollars. That's what always turned me off to network marketing and, you know, entrepreneurial opportunities like this. But let me just stop right there. There's nothing stopping you from making millions of dollars, becoming an international marketing director. If somebody tries to tell you you can't do it, just get me on the phone or get me in front of them and I'll make them look really silly. And I'll be the first to admit, I worked really hard. I sacrificed a season of my life, a couple of years. Not 40, okay, a couple of years. But most people are working hard anyway, right? I just found something worth working hard and getting good at. So please don't let somebody who gave up on their dreams try to talk you out of yours. But the real beauty here is in helping hundreds, if not thousands of people just in your town or city make an extra $300 to $900 per month. That's the real sweet spot in our compensation plan. And, you know, I think you'd agree that would change a lot of people's lives. I mean, the average bankruptcy in America, last time I checked, can be avoided with an extra $400 to $500 a month coming in. So we can help lots of people through our lifestyle bonus program. And what this says, as soon as you have as few as 8 platinum members total on your team or 12 gold members total on your team, that's not you put in all 12, you might put in 5 or 6, they each put in 1. Then you're going to have a little card meter in your back office that tracks that volume. As soon as it reaches that, you're going to start off at $300 extra per month on top of all the other commissions. And as your volume grows, you can go all the way to $900. So we can certainly help lots and lots of people achieve that lifestyle bonus. And you know, if you got to visualize what's going on, again, here's what the wealthy people figured out. As soon as you put a new person onto your team, you created a whole nother 24-hour day for yourself that you don't have available to you. Okay, that's another 24 hours that they can be out sharing a video, pressing play, getting people to watch a presentation. As they bring in somebody, now you have 48 more hours, and on and on and on and on. So the bigger it gets, you start using this concept of leverage, of team building. Again, this is what wealthy people have figured out. You're not going to get wealthy trading time for money. You get wealthy working together through a network of people with a common cause. So teamwork definitely makes the dream work. If you kind of think about it, as soon as you bring somebody in, you know, some of them, a lot of them are going to want to at least get their 4 to waive their fees. Okay, some of those 4 might do the same. We have an executive status program where if you refer 15 platinum to 30 gold members within a 12-month period or a combination thereof, then you literally go on Dream Trips for free. You have thousands and thousands of referral points, and you just use them to cover the entire cost of all your Dream Trips. So you get a lot of people that go out for that executive class membership. And what you have to visualize is you're getting unlimited overrides on all these membership dues that people are paying. Your network goes infinitely deep. So the bigger it gets, and you're getting a cut of the membership dues people are paying. That can become pretty substantial as your team grows and duplicates. Okay, you can build out multiple business centers. If making $1 million or $2 million isn't enough for you on the business center, you can build out multiple business centers. When you reach the higher ranks, company starts paying for your cars. They pay for your house. They pay for all your trips. We have great recognition. So there's really limitless opportunities here. So friends, I appreciate you jumping on this presentation. I'm going to leave you with this. You know, I've given this talk in some way, shape, or form, you know, again, to tens of thousands of people around the world and dozens of countries. And, you know, most people love it. They at least want to be a member. We feel that's a complete no-brainer. Test drive that. We're confident you're going to love it. But then when it comes to the money-making side, you know, some people think, you know, I don't know if I can do that. And, you know, it's a shame, you know, people have so much self-doubt where we're, you know, we were born to win but conditioned to fail, and, you know, the insecurities. And I get that, but, you know, a lot of times people say, you know, Eric, I don't have the time to do this as an excuse. And to me, of course, you know, successful people are always busy people. I want you to continue doing everything you were doing before you saw this presentation. Just carve out 3 to 5 hours a week to plug into our simple system of success. I don't care who you are, what you're doing. If you really want to change your life and create more time freedom and financial freedom, you're going to find 3 to 5 hours a week. I did. You certainly can as well. Everybody who's given me that excuse over the years, I don't have the time, I don't have the time, I don't have the time, what would you guess is the one thing today they still don't have any more of? Time. Exactly. They're still time broke. Isn't that interesting? People that don't, sometimes I hear the money objection, and I want to be sensitive to that. You know, when I first saw this, I didn't have the money to get started. It really ticked me off. But you know what? What ticked me off is, yet again, I had to make my decision based off of time and especially money. And I realized if I didn't make some changes, I was never going to have any changes. So if the why is big enough, the how finds a way. Friends, you know, some of our fastest growing markets are places like Kenya, South Africa, Malaysia, Serbia, Slovenia. I mean, the average income in many of these countries is $300 to $400 US per month. And they're finding a way to change their lives because they're hungry to do so. So for many of you watching this, if you really want to come up with a few $100s to get started, you're going to come up with a few $100s to get started. Okay, so what I did is I got creative. I did one credit card balance transfer to another one. I freed up just enough room. I joined as a customer and a rep. I signed up 16 people my first day. I got profitable my first day, and I haven't looked back since. Okay, it's amazing, right? you have the same ability to do that for yourself. The last thing is coming full circle. Can I really do this? My promise to you is if you are coachable, if you have a great attitude, if you will just follow the simple system to successfully lay out for you, you are eventually going to experience some great success. You might not get profitable your first day, your first week, your first month, your first year, but you're going to eventually get start seeing some duplication, start earning some overrides on your memberships on your team. But most importantly, you're going to meet some amazing people. You're going to grow tremendously as a person. You're going to have a heck of a lot of fun. So again, we invite you to come in whatever way makes sense to you. I'm so excited to lock arms with you, at least get on some dream trips together, and hopefully create one of the greatest success stories the world's ever seen by showing so many more people how to create more fun, freedom, and fulfillment in their lives. God bless. Let's get it.